Let me ask y'all a question. Welcome back to part 2 of So Shameless. We've all had this conversation for weeks. It's a little old, but I want to reiterate and double down on my opinion. Y'all see this Usher video with Kiki Palmer?
Which one?
The boyfriend video?
No, I didn't see
I heard
that.
about your
the
boyfriend.
music video.
Yeah,
The new
the video.
I didn't
ain't
watch
see
the
it.
music video, no.
Well, I have it right here for your perusal.
Jesus fucking Christ.
The whole thing?
No, not the whole thing.
Make sure.
Let me see.
Somebody say that your boyfriend's looking for me.
She's all over.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I got. Anyway, Kiki's in the video, and she's like, "All right, Usher, relax." In the video, she says something alluding to, I mean, after all, I am a mother, and looks at the screen. Her and Usher are basically starring in this video. Y'all think that this is just great promotion?
I don't think anything.
Great. I love when you bow out of a conversation because you realize the person has you've argued for a person as much as you can, but then they're stretching it. They're reaching. They're doing too fucking much.
She is. Now she is.
At some point, you gotta say what's right is right. Like, yo, am I good with dragging my baby mother and going on and making money profiting off of pushing them down? What about people's mental health? This is what I always said. I always push down. I'm like, yo, this is kind of foul. At some point, all right, you get your little get back, but now you're making shirts. Now you're on stage throwing out $10,000 in the name of fuck that nigga. And now you're on video. Forever.
She's a Virgo.
Forever.
Yeah, she is a Virgo.
Thank you, Melly. This is the first thing you said that I agree with in 6 years.
I'm okay
She's
with
a
it.
Virgo. You're okay with it?
I'm okay with it. I think we spoke about this last time. I said the same thing. Beyonce made Lemonade. She made a whole album talking about
While she's with the nigga.
true, but she still rubbed his nose all in the dirt, man.
It was probably his like fucking dear. He did the same thing. He made fucking 444. And that was all about killing Jay-Z. And that was all about rebranding and stopping the bullshit. He actually penned those same words as an ode to getting his wife back. So why would you be able to say, yo, you know what? She can't do it if I'm doing it. This nigga don't have the voice Kiki has?
Way different.
What?
So
that's why he should have shut the fuck up in the beginning.
Exactly my point. Jay-Z had to put up with the Lemonade album. We don't even know this nigga. I don't even know this nigga's name. Kiki's ex. Like, fuck this nigga. Yeah.
But he's not fat.
Niggas know your brother. Your brother is the one that we know. We don't know you.
Either
Fucking
way
Dante. Whatever your name is.
Who's the brother?
Yeah, I just threw a Mamba into
Ron.
my liquor. You seen it?
It's a fine ass light skinned nigga from Insecure.
Drop that shit in there like a perk, nigga.
Like a perk is crazy.
I find it fucked up.
I'm surprised that you so.
You got your mic on?
I'm
'Cause you just be
surprised that
talking.
you are so like very, like against like her. Like I'm very surprised.
Who, me?
Tahoe.
Tahoe?
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
He loved to drag the 20-somethings.
Why, Melly? What petty shit you got
Cause
to say right now?
No, I'm just saying that I'm surprised. I didn't think I would have thought like, yeah, he has no say so or whatever. But it's just, I'm just surprised.
His say-so is what started all this shit.
Right. Like, again, and I will say, I will really die on this hill. You cannot poke me in the eye and I slap the shit out of you and you tell me I did too much. You should have left me the fuck alone.
A poke and a slap is the same thing.
It's not.
She shot his ass.
Yes. Literally, if I poke
Man
you in the eye,
down.
you
That's what
cannot
Rihanna
shoot
said.
me in the fucking face.
Yes, the fuck
there
I
are
can.
two different, an equal reaction to
no such
something,
thing.
to an action is appropriate. There's certain things, it's taking shit too fucking far.
Yes.
I don't think she's doing it to him. It just happened to go viral. That's not her fault.
Taking advantage of it is.
So, I mean, it is what it is. Like, it went viral.
The revolution
What
must
you gonna
be
do with it?
marketed.
Leave it alone?
So then, cool. As a person who has this type of brand that we have, it's okay for when somebody fucks with us to go the whole route if they matter to our children.
Hell yeah.
If they matter, like this is my child's father. What if I do with my mother, my child's mother? She do some shit. You know how much shit this girl does to me? You know how much shit I go through?
Yeah.
It's okay to go the whole route, and I talk about it. But should I make shirts?
But
Fuck
you're
that bitch.
Pisces.
The shirts ain't.
You know what? I do go off for Virgos, don't I?
Yeah.
It's what I'm saying.
And it be subliminal.
Yo, nah, but wait. You should see the way she DMs me. She be like, yo, really? She be like, again with the Virgo shit? Who's this Virgo that made you feel this way? I'm like, I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't even know why you taking this personal. Like, what?
Like, no, fuck that. I'm sorry. Leave people alone. That's all. Leave people alone. He should have sat there and burped that baby and shut the fuck up. But no, you started all this shit. You done lost your family, and now this. I hope you feel bad.
I agree with you on one thing, Tahoe.
Foul.
The punishment should fit the crime. Like a poke and a stab, it should be even.
But we're only talking about what we
Foul.
see.
Foul.
Because
Foul.
we don't know what happened behind the scenes.
It's foul.
Because you don't know what that conversation was like when she came home. You don't know if he doubled down, if he made it worse,
So
if
one
he
night
did
ain't
something
should
to her.
not mean all of this
You
unless
don't
he
know
slapped
shit.
her or
You
did
don't
some
know
shit.
but we don't know because we don't know these fucking people.
So we're going off of hypotheticals versus off what we see. Now
Yes.
we're basing our realities off of hypotheticals based on what we see.
Because we don't see-
what
but
she's
we don't
doing.
see
because
anything.
it's easy for you to say that when it comes to the woman, but if it was a nigga, then you'd be like, oh, we'll assume that he's abusive. We'll assume that he's not attentive. We'll assume that he's not
I didn't
emotionally
even say the nigga
intelligent.
was
We'll
abusive.
assume all this shit when it comes to niggas because a woman's is the one that's hurting. But when it's a nigga that's obviously being fucking attacked, we'll say, well, we don't know.
He attacked
what else
her
he did to
publicly
her.
first.
We don't know.
And now he fucked around and he found out. You don't fucking publicly attack a fucking star. A fucking star and a pinnacle of the black
You my
community.
bitch. I don't give a fuck what you do outside this house. You're my bitch in the house.
Then you should have texted your bitch, but you decided to bring it to the world, and now you got your
You're
ass
also
dragged.
my baby mama.
Fuck out of here. Y'all know I'm petty, so I'm always here for the petty shit. You should have shut the fuck up and ate your fucking cereal, stupid. Now you done fucked up your whole family for what? For a little comment? For a tweet? Was it worth it? Was it worth it?
Fuck this family. I'm still the father of your child.
That's
You don't
fine.
care?
You still gonna be the
She
father of
don't
my
care?
child.
She ain't even talking bad about him
She
directly.
didn't say shit about
what
that
I'm
man.
saying.
It's just about
I'm like-
they're just addressing the situation. Like it ain't nobody digging in on him personally. Like, oh, he's
At
a terrible
all.
guy.
He went in on her
Like, you know what I mean?
personally. You're a mother. So basically it's very much like because you're a mother, you're not supposed to be doing
All
this.
I wanna
You're
do-
not supposed to be doing that.
I just want to make sure y'all keep the same energy when it's me talking about people out here. Because y'all love saying you shouldn't have been fucking with people. Well, that's what you get for fucking with people. But when it's other people, you're like, oh, she ain't really saying nothing about the nigga. She ain't really doing that. She's all in the right. Make sure you keep the same energy with your fucking
I
friend
keep the energy
that gets
when I
attacked
feel
by
like
a million
it.
other motherfuckers when I go at their neck. Because I be leaving
What
people
you talking
alone.
about?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Just watch. If I ever have to go at
No,
somebody.
you're not even saying nothing. You really pulled. You tried to flip the argument. No, shut up. What the fuck is he even talking about?
Just watch.
Niggas just started screaming about nothing, yo.
Let's go into these clips that Dodge sent me. I have no idea. I've been drinking for an hour and a half. Well, 2 days now. Melly, you didn't drink with us last night.
Melly don't drink.
Melly's like a fucking grandmother, bro.
Thank you.
She just sits there and watches and
What?
judges. All right. We got Keita Rose on the Tonight's Conversation podcast coming up. I don't know what this clip is. Do you know what this clip is about?
I don't
Lead us
remember.
up. We don't have a caption in the title.
No, we're gonna call this segment. It is a free for all. We just gonna play a clip, talk about it. We don't know what the fuck it is. We don't know what the fuck they talking about. Everybody about to be surprised because I don't remember.
Oh, I got a few like that.
Why you ain't send them?
That because I didn't even click on them yet. Like it could be whatever. It's just niggas threw it in the chat.
You want that?
Oh God.
Yeah,
All right.
Send them to Tahoe on Instagram.
y'all want to do random shit.
Let's go.
Y'all ready?
Be random. Yeah.
That people in general, but especially black men, understood that a lot of the times our anxiety as black women shows up as irritation or aggression, but we are not necessarily angry. we never really get that pass to be like, you hear a lot about white women tears, but when a black woman cries, she's looking for sympathy.
All
when
black
a black
women
woman is irritated or has an anxiety or is overwhelmed or is overstimulated, she's with an attitude. When a black woman needs help, she doesn't get help. So when we go out and get the help that we need to get, then we're too masculine and we shouldn't have done it anyway. And we need to depend on the same men that say that we're not desirable. So I wish we, as a culture, dived more into the mental health. I wish that people in
mental
general,
health is a thing.
but especially
Now, when it came to the baby father, fucking Kiki's baby,
What?
his mental health ain't matter. His mental health don't matter. All
That
that
shit
shit
just came out nuts. Nobody caught that? Never mind.
I said mental health matters now. When it came to the mental health of the father of Kiki's baby, it didn't matter. With all of you're basically sending your minions, millions of people to harass this nigga. And down the father of your child.
What the fuck does that have to do with the clip?
I don't know. I just heard mental health and I felt triggered.
Oh my gosh.
But as a woman that I feel like this targeted me.
As a black woman.
No, not as a black
she
woman.
Said black woman.
Yeah,
said
she
black
said
woman.
no. She said sometimes as black women, blah blah blah. But as a woman, that I feel like the way that my anxiety shows up, people think that I have an attitude. Even you, when you say things in my voice, it's always like this bitchy ass voice that I don't be having.
You should hear yourself.
I can't hear. My ears don't work.
Sometimes I don't know if you can hear the way you speak to people.
No, I know exactly how I speak to people.
Okay. Do you realize that it has a certain phonetic sound? The way that you come off.
I think that's more of a you problem than it is a me problem,
No,
because
it's the energy that you're giving.
taking it that way. But maybe I'm going through something. But maybe I'm going through something.
I don't give a fuck what you go through.
That's the whole point.
So why do I have to care what you're going through when you're literally giving me that energy?
Wait, can
I
you
have
stop?
to step
Because I
over
see
that?
the clip happening and I don't want it.
Okay, good.
Please.
Because they're gonna cut this part out and go right back in.
Like, I'm watching the clip happen in my head. So please look at how I just protected your stupid ass again.
Thank you. Thank you.
Trump, help me.
Can't help you.
And this is exactly what I'm
If
talking
you're
about.
speaking to me a certain way, I have to go into the historical context of what you've been through
It's
to
not
understand
that.
what you're
Nobody's
fucking going
asking for that. Nobody's asking for that. But don't just make it seem like, and don't just put this moniker on top of my head like I'm just a black woman with an attitude. I'm not.
I didn't say that. I
But
never said
I'm not saying you said that. I'm saying like that is the general
Hey,
consensus.
Make sure you put in there. I never said she's a black woman. Don't do that.
You actually did earlier.
Okay.
That was on the other episode.
I'm pretty sure that them niggas will pull that shit from that episode
Angry black
and
woman.
put it in here. And we will be sitting there in 2 weeks like, is that how the shit went?
Right. Like,
Then he called me
it wasn't even the same conversation.
Nigga, that was an hour and a half ago. I said that.
But I do think that the conversation is important to have because people deal with things differently. Like when I'm overstimulated, I know that I can project and it seems like I'm angry, and I'm really not angry. I just don't know how to say like, all right, everybody stop. Like, don't touch me, don't look at me, don't talk to me. It's not a you thing. It's literally there's too much going on. I'm overstimulated by the conversation. I'm overstimulated by my day. I just need a minute. So like even when every day I come home from work, I literally sit in the bathroom for 25-30 minutes. Like I just sit there.
Really?
I sit there. That is like I just go in the bathroom. I sit there for 25-30 minutes every single day because I need to reset myself to get out of work mode, to get into fiance mommy mode, and be able to like actually be there for my family the way that I want to be there for my family. I cannot just jump from work, car, in the house, boom, I need a minute. 25-30 minutes, literally until my leg falls asleep. I'm just sitting in the bathroom. When my leg falls asleep, then I get up and I can reset. Any other way, I'm be mad to or come off mad and bitchy to everybody. I don't have no beef with nobody. I'm overstimulated and I need time to
And
reset.
that's a black woman thing.
No, this is a human being thing, but as black women, we get that trope of being angry on top of our heads
Because
just
of the way
because
you deal with that overstimulation. You just said it's a
But
human being.
exactly,
thing.
but-
so if
but-
everybody goes through it,
But
then
y'all
why
don't
do
get
y'all
labeled
have to deal with
angry.
it? So because why? Don't do that. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Drew is on the other end. Our editor is called Drew. He's like, shit. Do you not think that?
Just sit there for a second. Think first.
Trom, you go.
I'm chilling.
The liquor is liquor in?
Yeah.
Don't you do it.
Nope.
I don't know, but if I want to touch this one.
Y'all pussy.
No, 'cause I
do
get
you
what Tahoe's
think-
saying.
Why do you? If everybody goes through it, then why is a certain sect of the community looked at as angry? If everybody goes through it and everybody has reactions, why is one's reaction more?
Discrimination.
I don't know. I think that it's just, I think that it goes along with implicit bias and stereotypes. Like, because my face looks a certain way, that means that I'm angry. Because I'm not smiling through my discomfort and anxiety,
Are y'all
I'm
aware of
angry.
yourselves? Seriously, do you have any self-awareness?
Do I have
Yeah,
self-awareness?
because why can't y'all just be like, yeah, this is the way that we deal with shit because niggas ain't been around, because I've had to take the male
We've
and
said that
female role.
before.
All right, but just stand on something
say
instead
that
of
all
now
the
asking
time.
for trying to change it up and act like y'all not fucking aggressive and come off a certain way. Why not just stand on it? Yes, I'm like that way because I got to be the male and the female in my house. I got to be the male and the female in my house. So you're going to get this certain reaction from me. Because
So I have to. So
I've had to do this, and you don't have to do this as a white woman. You don't have to do that as an Asian woman. You don't have to do that as a Muslim woman.
But why
you
do
don't
we
have to do that?
No, but the problem is that words mean things. That shit is so funny. The
Muslim
problem
because of
is
him?
that words mean things. I'm not angry. I could be aggravated. I could be overstimulated. I could be anxious in this moment. We have a myriad of different emotions and feelings like everybody else, but we always get dubbed angry no matter what it is that we're going through. I could be scared right now. I'm angry because I'm not smiling. What the fuck? Like, I don't understand what y'all want from us. Everything is not anger. And that's the problem.
Some of it is. No.
Some of it is. Admit that. Admit that some of it is aggressive behavior.
Yeah.
Just admit it.
That's
But
what
why
I'm
does it have
Just
to
say
be
that, yo, some of it-
aggressive? No,
some of it-
you're
Y'all talking
throwing
about
words
men
on
being
something
emotionally
else.
intelligent, right? Y'all saying men be. Can you be self-aware a little bit?
I am
In a
being
way
self-aware,
that you come
'cause
off to
the way
other
that
people
my
that do
anxiety-
not understand you.
The way that my anxiety shows up, I can tell you to your face, I'm anxious in this moment. I'm triggered in this moment. My anxiety is fucking with me in this moment, and like, oh no, you just have an attitude.
If that's what you're giving, and it's
You
based,
can't tell me when I'm telling
If
you
you're
what it is, and
giving-
you're still throwing something else
That's
at
not
me.
what I'm saying. I'm saying
That's literally
if
what you're saying.
Well, I'm saying if you're giving a certain feeling based on what is behind it, you could be anxious. You could have whatever it may be. All of these other
These are
list
your
of things. But what you're
interpretations.
giving is a thing where a person would ask you, "What's wrong? You're not yourself. You seem different.
I'm
You're
anxious.
giving a harsh energy, or whatever it may be." You expecting them to know it's because of those
No,
different...
I'm not expecting you to know, but I'm also not expecting you to throw words on top of me without knowing. Just
so
because of
angry
that's
is the
how
thing.
you
Okay,
feel.
so angry is the thing. All right, fine. But I ain't never heard of an anxious black woman. Maybe should we start saying that instead?
How you never heard of an anxious black woman, nigga? You met me. We're real ass friends.
No, I'm saying that the coined
term, the phrase or whatever.
The coined phrase isn't anxious. Like, is that what we
Issa
should be?
Rae literally had a whole show called Anxious Black Girl.
No, it wasn't.
Wrote a whole
No,
book
no, it wasn't.
called
It's called
Anxious
Awkward.
Black.
It was called Awkward.
Oh, it's awkward?
Yeah. See?
Damn. I had a
You was
great
close.
point.
You was close.
Yeah.
Shit.
You was so close. But no.
No, but honestly, all right, so take that off the table. I know a lot of black
So what
women
is
that
this about?
suffer and deal with anxiety.
So this is a really
Most
about,
of my friends suffer and deal with anxiety.
I'm trying to bring it home because I'm starting to understand what you're saying. You're saying that angry is the word, it's the trigger word, because it's like, do you not realize that black women can have other emotions other than angry?
Exactly.
There's other things that we could be going through other than angry.
Exactly.
And so the fact that you're calling me angry means that you're really not perceiving any other thing that I could be other than mad,
Yes.
violent.
I have no
or
other
some
human
shit like that.
emotions other than angry,
That's what we say.
attitude, like, no, I can never be anything other than.
I fuck
Because
with
that's how you perceive what I'm going through.
I fuck with it.
So
I like that.
I'm listening to y'all talk, and like I do often, I see both sides, And I understand what Tahoe was saying when he's like, the self-awareness part. We're not saying that y'all don't have a right to be anxious and that the other words trigger y'all, right? But at some point, I think what's missing often, and I'm not trying to throw jabs, what's missing often is the accountability, like, yo, this is something that I need to fix, instead of saying, like, this is just, these are the cards I'm dealt and this is why I'm this way. Like, you know what I mean?
Have you ever dealt with anxiety before?
Of course. I'm a human being. Like
that's
Tahoe
not true,
said.
because there's a lot of human beings that can't even compute it in their brain.
So the answer is absolutely yes.
And how do you react when you're having an anxious moment? What does your demeanor look like?
He just calls me.
What does your demeanor look like? Like, how do you give, what energy do you give off to the world?
When I'm anxious?
When you're anxious. Do you know?
No, I mean, I'm pretty stoic with my emotional reactions, so you might not know.
Okay. So that's how you deal with it, right?
But here's the thing.
So you're saying that I have to be anxious and self-aware at the same time?
I'm not saying that you have to be self-aware. Or I have to put on
like a mask to make people feel more comfortable because I'm dealing with something, but I need to be self-aware with the fact that the way I look and I'm perceived in the world.
Let me be clear. What I'm saying.
I'm trying to understand.
What I'm saying is that black men are also accused of being a certain way often. We are the violent ones. We're the black men are the ones that the security guards, we're the enforcers in the world. We're the mean niggas, right? The violent ones. So if you say, yo, why are black men so violent? At some point, black men can't just be like, yo, it's because of society. At some point, black men should take some accountability for their actions and start that discussion. You can't always deflect it and be like, it's because of X, Y, and Z. At some point during the conversation, it would behoove us to be like, you know what? There's some things that we could work on. There's some things that we could do better.
And that's literally the only thing I'm saying. It's literally just, okay, say if I say, all right, I understand that the angry black woman is a term, or the angry thing that you're saying isn't a term, but also realize how you're coming off to the room and when you're basically not showing any real discernment or control over what you're giving, and you're expecting people to just understand it. It's like, I
don't think that I've ever
used to that energy from you.
Expected people to understand, but I also don't expect people to expect me to be fake in a moment to make you feel better or to make you feel more comfortable about me.
The world is fake.
And we've had this conversation,
but the world is fake.
We had this conversation before, me and you, about fakeness and how it's just something that I personally, now I'm making this about me, I personally cannot do. At this age and in this space and my mental health journey, I am not okay with putting on a mask to make you feel comfortable about how I feel.
Then don't care about me calling you angry then.
But again,
just acknowledge that you can't.
I can care.
Take one with the other.
No, I can care because I'm not angry.
I don't care.
Can't give me that.
About
you can't
how
give me
I
that
feel
word.
About your reaction to me.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
I'm going to give it to you as real as possible.
That's not what I said.
When the rest of the world uses a buffer.
That's not what I said.
You're saying I don't mind standing out and giving it to you as real as fucking possible.
No.
And I'm saying
what I'm saying is,
don't be mad if I call you a bitch.
If I have a feeling, what I'm saying is, if I have a feeling,
what is Malcolm?
I don't care. I don't care. What I'm saying is, if I have a feeling or I'm going through an emotion, it's not helpful for anybody for me to throw on a mask to make other people feel better about the fact that I'm not happy today. That's not fair to me. So I'm already going through the feelings of not being happy, going through whatever it is that I'm going through, traumas, emotion, whatever the fuck happened to me in the day. And then I have to show up in a space and I have to put a mask on to make everybody else in the room feel comfortable. I believe you. To make everybody else in the room feel comfortable. And then on top of that, because I choose not to put that mask on and to be real in that moment as a human being, I also have to deal with being called angry, and I gotta sit with that too. Even though I know that I'm not angry in this moment, I'm having a myriad of other emotions, but anger is not one. So you're gonna throw angry in my face. So that means that around other people that I'm supposed to be friends with, people I'm supposed to care about, I have to put on a mask for y'all to make you feel comfortable. That makes sense to you?
I'm not suggesting that in the moment you should put a mask on. I'm saying after the moment, you should be like, you know what? this is something that I probably should work on, instead of being like, yo,
work on making everybody else feel comfortable.
No, work on like, maybe I am being a bit aggressive. Maybe I am being a bit. Maybe I am coming off as angry, even though I'm not angry. It's a different emotion. It's anxiety.
We need to.
But maybe I'm coming off this way, and maybe that's not a positive thing. And the self-awareness leads to personal development, and accountability leads to making changes that are for the better instead of just deflecting.
No, I think that as adults, we need to have a stronger economy of language, that everything is not anger. And if you look at me and say, are you mad? And I say, I'm not mad, that should be the end of it. You can't tell me what I am. You're projecting your thoughts on how I am, and that's not fair to me. Like, oh, you're not mad, so how do you feel? I'm a little anxious, I'm a little tired.
When you said that?
Huh?
Bro, if you're in a space around somebody you don't feel like you have to communicate what you're going through, you're gonna give off a certain get the fuck out of here energy.
So then get the fuck out of here until I'm ready.
And they're gonna look at you as mad. It is what it is.
But why?
What?
Why is leave me alone equal mad?
You didn't say leave me alone. You said get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out of here literally means leave me the fuck alone. It's the same shit. Why does leave me the fuck alone? And I'm not saying it. I've never said it. You said a give me the fuck.
Somebody get a mirror.
You said a get the fuck out of here attitude. That means leave me alone in that moment.
Bro.
Leave me alone. But when you push and you prod and then I get angry, whose fucking fault is it? If I'm giving you the energy to leave me the fuck alone, then leave me the fuck alone. Why is that a problem? That's not anger. That is literally, I'm isolated. I'm inverted. I am a Cancer. I am in my little crab shell right now. I'm good. If I say I'm good, I'm good. That's not enough for people.
I will say this. There have been times when I've noticed that you weren't in the same person. You're different right now.
Yes,
right?
because I'm a human.
I don't think you're angry at that moment. I said she's going through something.
Yes.
I don't know what it is.
Yes, and that's and I accept that.
That's cool. So
that's fine.
I'm aligning with you on that. There are other times when I know you're on some. I don't want to say aggressive because you don't like that word, and I don't want to say angry because you don't like that word. But there's a word that means aggressive and angry out there.
I'm staying off the internet. I am staying off the internet for all of these clips, child.
Man. Anyway. I agree.
They're not going to add that.
No. I do agree. Angry black woman is a triggering phrase. Mm-hmm. That's what Keita is saying. There's a myriad of other emotions and personality traits and things that a person could be affecting them in the moment. I do think that there's a cultural, what's it called when there's a
stigma?
No, it's like they don't understand that. Disconnect.
Who's they?
Other people. Black people grow up together. We know this is, you know what I mean?
But then, the crazy thing is that black men be the problem too.
Then you have the black men that are just because they're just dumb or they're just ignorant or they were great. We're not all the same.
No.
So some motherfuckers is comfortable. Yo, you know how many niggas I know from the corner that don't know shit about life? Mm-hmm. And they're comfortable being right fucking there. They don't know shit. There are other niggas that's on the corner, read, go through all this shit, and they understand people and women and human beings, but for whatever reason, life ain't work out for them, and they just stand on the same corner as the other niggas. Mm-hmm. Some niggas is just dumb. You can't say that's men.
No, I wasn't making a men thing because you said that people don't understand, and what I saw it too. Nigga hit the Harlem Shake real quick.
Chill.
It's 84 degrees.
I don't know. But what I'm saying is I feel like black men should be more of a safe space for black women. But in that same conversation, I do understand that niggas are stupid. And
that's an easy cop-out. And you're not, do you think you're going to be able to educate them niggas to that? Because niggas love being in that little box where they're celebrated. It's comfortable right there. It's very uncomfortable anywhere else for that type of nigga.
It's so sad.
So I don't know who we speaking to because them niggas not listening to that. You think King Von and them niggas that You think them niggas give a fuck about all this shit we talking about? You think Whack 100 and the niggas that love Whack 100 give a fuck about what we talking about? Them niggas don't give a fuck about this shit. They don't give a fuck about personal growth or none of that. They gonna call you a bitch.
I know.
They gonna call you a black bitch. Am I wrong?
No.
And ain't nothing you could tell him because he's mad. And that's how he feels.
Sick.
Damn, we spoke about that shit way longer than I thought we would.
I'm good at this.
You really are.
Thank you.
You should be celebrated and appreciated. What's up with you on the radio in LA? Still going on?
Yeah, it's every other Monday. I didn't do it this Monday that just passed because we recorded. No, nigga, I was fucking recording, stupid.
Today's still texting me, by the way. Let's look and see what Trom sent us. Trom, what the fuck is this, man?
I didn't see it yet.
I'm not watching this. As soon as I see that nigga face, you ever see a nigga face and you already know it's some bullshit? I'm not watching that.
Now I want to know what. Text it to me. I want to watch it later.
I'm gonna play it just so y'all. Hey, let me see. Let me make sure I'm right.
Beaches. Well, Los Angeles, California. Because these hoes ain't looking for love. These bitches want money and cocaine.
Worst cities.
Nah, hold on. I just want to let y'all know every time. Hold on. Every time Trom sends us.
It's always something about some bitches. It's always
what else
some
am I supposed to say?
Every single meme, every single clip, every single video.
It's always gonna be about bitches.
I didn't even click on
Bitches is in the fucking thing somewhere.
All right, you got to read the caption. It says worst cities to find women. It's just content. That's not. I didn't make this video. I didn't even watch this video. I have no idea what he said.
But you aligned with it somehow. And somehow it was bitches in it.
It's random video day, right? Let's see what the fuck is on this one.
Let's see.
Worst cities to find women.
Beaches. Well, Los Angeles, California. Because these hoes ain't looking for love. These bitches want money and cocaine. Or Miami, Florida. Just like LA. Yeah, they got some pretty bitches, but who give a fuck if you can't afford them? Plus, half them hoes can't even speak English anyway. Or Baltimore, Maryland. They got the ugliest bitches in the country because half them hoes are crackheads.
What?
Or Jackson, Mississippi.
Or
unless you want you a fat bitch who like short walks on the beach. Or New York City. A lot of these bitches come with facial hair due to their extreme masculinity. Or Atlanta, Georgia. It's the only place in the world where you can find a BBW with a BBL and a BBC. Or Memphis, Tennessee. All these bitches' pussies are burning. I want to be like Mike, not Magic. Game is game. The worst thing is
I hate when ugly niggas be talking shit.
Or
He's like a crackhead.
Or with them little ass braids under that hat. Or you shitting me? Or that nigga look like he ain't never been off his block. Or
I just want to ask a question.
What?
don't you ask that fucking question. Don't you do it. Don't you fucking do it.
Was he wrong?
You are our menace.
I listened for a minute. I was like, this is ignorant as fuck, but
How accurate is this?
I mean, he has a point. Was he wrong about anything? It's the only place you can find a BBL on a BBW with a BBC. Spot on. And for Atlanta, that's spot on.
Facts.
I mean, am I wrong, Melly?
I don't know.
I'm out of this. My name is Bennett and I ain't in it.
I have no idea.
He did say bitches a lot.
He did.
Or
Yeah.
only somebody that say bitches that many times don't have none. Or
That nigga was angry as fuck. And Tron, that's the only video you had, huh?
I think there's a follow-up.
No, thank you.
No,
Continue
not
on
from
with
him.
other videos.
Ain't none of Trum's other videos had bitches in it. He's like, yeah, this is whack. Let's go to Dodge's next one. Like, wonder what they talking about in this. If it's niggas or black men, you damn near the same as fucking Trump.
I'm not. I'm more diverse.
It's probably gonna get me unfollowed, but here it is anyway. I don't want to hear nothing else about black women being the most disrespected person in America. I don't want to hear it no more. Because until we ready to address the real tea, which is we disrespect ourselves on a level that's
astronomically higher than any other race attempting to disrespect us. We follow anybody with a pink, purple, blue front lace wig on. Our morals and mindset is not the same as our grandparents or our grandmothers, and we done abandoned anything and everything to do with decorum and gentleness and femininity. Like, all of that is just a thing of the past, but then we wonder why we so disrespected. That's a whole fool. The truth is, you get what you give. And before anybody can learn to respect you, you must lay the blueprint of how you want to be respected. Ain't nobody taking us seriously when all we promote is turning our tails up in the sky and twerking and shaking it like a skunk. We need to get back to what matters, but the truth is we play too much. We want to be entertained all the time, and half of us can't entertain a viable conversation of substance for longer than 20 minutes because our attention span is so low. I already know they're going to say this video is hating, and I'm a hater, but guess what? I am. I'm hating on the fact that the most beautifully created women on the face of this earth have now been brought low and made to be cartoon characters. Just something for everybody to laugh at. But guess what? They not laughing with us, they laughing at us. And I'm definitely hating on that. But this probably gonna get me unfollowed.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. She made a lot of points.
Mm-hmm.
I think were very valid. The one thing that I took from that video is that I think her head is trash. There's no way she sucks a good dick. What was you gonna say?
Why? Because she got too much decorum?
Yeah, it's like, yo, I don't know. Yeah. Just, did you get good head from her? God, what were you gonna say, Dosh?
I don't have shit to say.
It's your video.
I just brought the video up because I thought we was gonna have a conversation about the video, and then you just derailed the whole conversation. I don't know if she looked like she gave good head. I don't know.
She doesn't give like, oh yeah, I can't twerk and you can't do this, you can't do that, and y'all are cartoon characters. Like, bitch, just stay off the internet. You'll be all right. Good.
Brandon, please. Brandon said she only licked the tip when drunk.
I think about this, like, yo, how much of a real person are you, bro? It's all of these internet quips and shit. Like, stand on what you stand on. Be pro black and be for the culture. You know what I'm saying? I'm with all that. But damn, let your hair down sometimes.
I think it's appropriate to let your hair down sometimes, but I also think that there's too much of the negative images of women that are propped up than positive ones, and I think that it's affecting. I think that it's affecting the kids, especially adversely, and those that are. Some of us were latchkey kids, right? So we kind of were raised by family and television at the same time in unison. But growing up, I looked up to the girlfriend shows and the A Different World and the Cosby shows. Like, I had different experiences of positive black women to kind of look up to, and when you think about it adversely, these kids, they looking up to Ice Spice and Nicki and Baddies West and Baddies East and Baddies South and Baddies North. Crazy. So then when you think about it in retrospect, like, she's absolutely right. Like, we're doing a disservice to ourselves as a community because we keep propping up the wrong image. Like, there should be a duality, and there is no more duality. It's just ratchet.
But do you think she gives good head?
I don't know, Tahoe.
No, seriously, 0 to 10. 0 to 10. If you
she could fucking put them dreads up and she might go to work. I don't know.
What do you think?
6.5.
So it's not a 0.5. I'll go with a 6. Just because she's beautiful. Like, the head, just getting your head by a beautiful woman is
I'll say 6.5 too, just because you just don't know.
You don't know. I mean? You might have to.
Odds are probably not, but
so why didn't you go 5.5?
Because I don't know. 6.5 seems fair.
I'm this close to going, okay, so what makes whack and good head? But all right, let's go. I'm being ignorant because I'm drunk and I don't care. What do I really think about this clip? What do I really think about this clip? I opened the show today speaking about the negative imagery of women. Mm-hmm. I opened the show today speaking about the fact that there are positive black women out there and positive black messages out there, and society does not celebrate it. It's like we push it down, and I don't know if that's the fucking man. I don't know if it's an agenda, you know what I'm saying, or the CIA. Mm-hmm. But I think it's pretty whack that our youth are being raised by that shit. Mm-hmm. And I remember being a young dude, and shit, if I seen Wu-Tang Clan wearing camouflage, all camouflage,
You want a whole camouflage?
I wore the whole camouflage.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck these bitches. You know, what was it? The Chronic. Bitches ain't shit,
We
but
don't
hoes
know
and
hoes.
tricks. You know, dealt with them in that way. You know, lack of trust, just so the fact that no other nigga, you're not supposed to trust
MOB.
them. You know what I'm saying? What
Money
you say?
over bitches.
MOB.
Money over. Well, shit, I ain't get that one quite right. So if I'm gonna admit that it affected me growing up, when there wasn't but Video Music Box and MTV Raps or Yo MTV, it was 106 in Park. We didn't have much to go on, and now everything is based on it. Kids don't go outside like that no more.
They don't.
Outside is having their phone and being able to be on TikTok till 10 or whatever o'clock at night, or being able to, you know what I mean, watch YouTube, other people on YouTube or whatever it may be. So if I'm gonna admit that it did something to me, I do believe that the community, we are in danger, because social media is controlling what our children think, and they take it as fact. They don't realize that these people are actors.
They don't get it. Like, they don't
take it as
get
fact.
it. I had a student say some wild shit the other day, and I'm like, yo, where did you get that from? And he's like, TikTok. And I was like, so you looked at something on TikTok and you just automatically assumed it was correct? And he was like, yeah, because why would it be on TikTok if it wasn't true? I said, oh, nah, you're not serious.
Yeah, they dead ass.
And he dead ass.
But we're talking about kids that are even underdeveloped. You know, at 13, you're so impressed. You just got out of fucking junior high school. You don't know the world yet, but you have something that can show you the entire world. And there's no, what is it, the thing at the bottom of the graph that shows you how to interpret the information on the graph, whatever that is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like
There's
red
no, like,
means
key.
this,
Yeah.
the key. There's no key to all of this information, and people are just spewing all of this shit at you, and you're looking at how people, your friends and people you respect or people you want to be like, are reacting to that information. And so you start basing your reality around that information.
You think it affects us? Imagine people that live all across the world that don't even have that kind of access to other black people. It could be black people or it could be other cultures, and their only view of representation of black people is love and hip hop or shit, social media shit.
Baddies.
Whereas before it might have been the Cosby Show and things like that. Like,
what are black?
Did y'all see the viral video of this guy interviewing girls in London, and they said that New York people want to be like London people? Did y'all see that shit?
Nah,
I gotta fucking find that shit, yo.
I bookmarked it.
No, it made me so mad. You know me, I was like, this is the stupidest shit. But mind you, all the girls in the video,
right? We don't know if they're right, wrong or right. I don't know what they're talking about.
No, they basically said that New York people get all they swag from London people. And the guy was like, how do you even say that? You sitting here, you got on Dunks right now. He was like, Nelly made that shit hot in the 2000s in my Air Force Ones. You're sipping on a McDonald's cup. That's American. All the girls in there was light skinned. They had their fucking shit swooped in baby hairs. They all looked like Spanish bitches from the Bronx. He was just like, how did you even... Everything about you is American culture from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet, and y'all don't get it. But these are young people from another country that feel like we created, because this generation, they always feel like everything is theirs, everything belongs to them. Like, you play a song and that they new favorite rapper sample, they're like, oh, that's this song, y'all bit this song off of us. How stupid? This song came out 30 years ago. How can I bite something in the past? Like, are y'all okay? And this is really how they think. And we're not talking to our kids enough, not having real conversations with them, because there's no reason why you should walk around even thinking the things that y'all think is okay. Kids sitting there saying stupid shit like, oh, how was it in the civil rights era? I'm the type of teacher, I'll put the shit on the board. 2023 minus 1965. What is the answer? Do I look like I was alive then? Do I look like I was alive then? Let's do the math. They don't think about it like
I'm
that.
sitting here trying to do the math. 23 minus...
Please.
I'm really trying to, like, because I didn't know what you was talking about.
Right.
So I was just like 20, 23 minus 19, 65.
I'm gonna find the video.
Take 65, 35.
We have iPhones, friends. You don't gotta go through
I like doing
this.
math in my head.
I know you do, but you've also been drinking, so you sure you want to do math in your
I
head?
have no idea where I am right now.
But the fact of the matter is, this is the shit that be going on, and the youth is crazy, and they need help, and we need to help them.
I wish you could find that video, but until you do,
I'm gonna look for it because I don't think I liked it.
Listen to an accessorized backup. Melly's like, please end this. End this. Melly's like, end this.
If you don't provide for or protect a woman, she withdraws sex and nurturing. How is that different from men withdrawing protection? Bro, I find it really interesting that women never leave this comment. I find it interesting that broke or even homeless men are still managing to get laid despite the fact that y'all keep on saying women only want providers or rich men. I find it interesting how many women are currently the breadwinners of their household. I find it interesting how frequently men weaponize protection. Give me what I want or I won't protect you. And then what? Something bad could happen to you. Bro, are you the mafia? Why are men so uncomfortable when their partner wants to go to the club, wear a sexy outfit? Bro, there's gonna be men there. She's safe. Hey, Dad, I'm going to a party. Will there be boys there? Yes. Oh, good. Then you'll be safe. You ever hear that? Men are clinging for dear life to this protectors and providers idea, which is interesting because men claim to be protectors and providers, but women don't feel protected when around men. It's interesting because the number one assailant of women is men. It's interesting because when women are harassed or assaulted in public, no men pull up. It's way more likely that a woman will step in, if anything. How can any of this be true if men are protectors? If you don't provide for or protect a woman, she withdraws sex and nurturing. How is that different?
I'm chilling.
You've had enough for today?
No, but I already know I've been drinking, and the fact that I think that gay men and sorry, see, I told you I wasn't speaking. I found
the video.
I just don't like the fact that straight men always seem to take issue from other people that they're not having that. Why are you having a conversation about me and the person I'm dealing with? You don't deal with that.
But he was responding to a comment, wasn't he?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, I feel like it was a TikTok response to a comment. Isn't the comment in the corner?
But why?
You drinking too much.
I personally would like men to admit that men are dangerous.
Yeah.
That men are violent.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And that women need to be protected
why a lot
against
of times
men.
Niggas stay away from the protecting shorty shit from strangers because me and that nigga will kill each other.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And a woman will step up quicker because she doesn't feel the threat of imminent death.
Right.
In a confrontation with this man.
And I get that.
But y'all will say that when it comes to needing to be protected from this man. So y'all don't understand that a stranger will say, you know what, I'm supposed to step over a stranger. Me and this nigga will immediately go to war. Immediately. Yes. If I step in between y'all right now and so now you ain't gonna do something.
But I understand
if this nigga's being aggressive. While another woman can jump up in front and the nigga won't necessarily jump straight to confrontation or fatal options.
I get that, but I also feel
but then
like
y'all tell us that y'all need to be protected. Shit, you need to come in between me and this nigga sometimes.
No, I understand that thought process, but I also think that there are a sector of men that are delusional to the fact that men are dangerous. So they say things like, "Oh, y'all always making it seem like men like that. I don't know men like this and da 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 da. My friends are not like that." Like, admit the truth.
That sector of men is saying that why would I put my life in danger for somebody that just won't give me a certain amount of whatever it may be that is being taken back. He's like, yo, so then I won't protect you. That I remember hearing him say that. So then I won't
because if I withdraw sex from you, you're not going to protect me because I'm now not worth protection because we're not fucking.
Yeah, I'm not arguing that.
But I found the video.
The London video?
Yeah.
So we're going away from this?
Yeah, you didn't want to touch it anyway. Trom, you wanted to touch this?
I'm good.
So here's the video. Oh shit.
I'm not saying all the drip that y'all rock right now.
Right.
People from New York want to act like London people.
We want to act like the people from London. But you're wearing...
It doesn't matter.
But you guys are dressed like Americans.
No, we're not.
Air Force Ones were made popular by Nelly in the 2000s. In my Air Force Ones. We made that popular. What are you talking about? I'm not understanding all the drip that y'all rock right now. You're drinking McDonald's drink.
Okay, but...
Talking about we want to be like y'all. The sense is not sensing. It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
Nah.
I need to understand. Tell me one thing that makes y'all dope.
Light skin, isn't it? Where most of us,
Are you black?
Yeah.
You're black and you're telling me that being light skinned is what makes you dope.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you don't see how social media affects people from other places? Like, all them little girls look like they from the Bronx. Mm-hmm. All of them. Baby hairs,
I have a problem
curls.
when we're arguing about stupid bitches.
Yeah.
They're young though, but that was the point. That literally was the point.
Right.
That bridging the point from the the influence that you got these kids in London looking like little Spanish kids from the Bronx, and you're spewing out these things as if they're facts because they don't know anything better than whatever they see on the internet.
Yeah.
That's it in real time.
Yeah, that was pretty nuts, but some shit is just stupid as fuck. I ain't gonna hold you. I like saying in it though.
Top boy shit?
Yeah, I love saying in it. I love different cultures.
Me too.
When I get around West Indians, I start trying to talk West Indian, even though I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I do like other cultures, other black cultures. Mm-hmm. I love other black cultures. So if I'm taking some shit from you, it's a compliment. Mm-hmm. If I'm trying to mock you or whatever it may be, it's not because I don't respect your culture. It's because I find it very intriguing, and I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? So
but
we don't have to be at war with each other.
I think that's
in
appreciation.
The diaspora type deal.
Appreciation is fine
versus the hate.
But when you take it like you want to be like us, like what? Like I like to say all the time to kids when they feel like they have invented something. You're 12. What exactly did you invent? What exactly have you made or built? You're 12. Mm-hmm. And then you look at it in a different,
Kids love acting like, no, this is different.
Yeah.
Like what? But then again, when I was their age, and my mom cared more about my grades or more about the other shit and told me not to worry about this, I'm like, there are Decepticons on the corner. What are you talking about?
Right.
Like, you just don't understand.
Yeah.
And being that you had the Warriors when you were growing up.
The Warriors is thick. Warriors.
Let's go to the next video tape.
This video is for the woman who made the Reddit post I'm about to
You can go watch that
By the way, hold on.
What?
I just want to say right there, that nigga right there, the nigga, the white man that be exposing everybody.
Love him.
I do, kinda. Not.
Love him.
He reminds me of Batman.
He put everybody on the Summer Jam screen. I love that for him.
And Batman, I realize,
is a menace.
He's a foul, nosy ass nigga. Mm-hmm. Like, yo, first of all, why do you have so many files on everybody? Why do you know everybody and their weaknesses and everything? You be watching too many people. Mind your fucking business. Mm-hmm. You coming in here, I'm robbing a bank. You don't know why I'm here. Gotham, it's a dark city. Nigga, people be needing money. I could be fucking Robin Hood and here you come with your fucking batarang. You're a fucking cop. At least Superman was trying to save the world. All the other fucking heroes was going through their own shit. Batman, you just a fucking cop. Bitch ass nigga, you want to beat the shit out of me. Batman be beating the shit. The way he be boom, bam, boom, bam. Like, yo, you could have just put me in cuffs. You didn't have to do this. Bitch ass nigga. This white man really, why is he so determined to catch everybody? Y'all all right with that?
Yes, I am.
Because he'll find a problem with you too. He's Batman,
I be
bro.
chilling.
He knows too much about everything, and he came out of nowhere exposing people.
I love that for him.
Stop it, yo, relax, go home. Why are you so invested? I don't like that nigga, man. I'm not gonna say he doesn't do a great job doing what he does.
He is doing the work of a citizen of America.
But if he didn't, I wouldn't be mad.
Shut up. Go ahead.
But the gist of it is these two women who were partners went golfing together and happened to kiss, and a child saw, and the child's mother called the police. So the two women were arrested for sexual harassment of a minor.
Wow.
Now I want to point out that Florida just passed a law that approves the death penalty for any sexual crime involving a child. And these two women who happened to kiss in a child's presence were arrested for that kind of crime, which shows me that sooner or later, any queer person existing in public where a child happens to be present, where they're easily identifiable as queer, can be arrested for this kind of crime. And Florida just passed a law that approves the death penalty for this kind of crime. But we're not in a genocide. Ladies and gentlemen, the United States of America.
Isn't that fun?
That's a white lady saying that?
Yes.
Bitch, what y'all gonna do? This is y'all shit that y'all created. Y'all, nigga, I got my own shit. Place. Yo, shit to the gay community, come to New York. Or find your people and let's hold it down. But a lot of the shit that we still talking about Florida?
Florida is really on some shit. Son.
Texas and Florida. Any of these places where y'all built up the white supremacy shit, I really don't. I can't. What do y'all want me to do about that? Mm-hmm. What y'all want me to do? I've been telling y'all that since the fucking 70s. We've been telling y'all how fucked up this country is for mad long, since the 60s, since the 50s, since y'all had us walking around in brass chains around our fucking necks. What do y'all want us to do as a white woman? Go get your people. Go wrangle your people.
Go get
Use
your
that
people
pussy, pop that bitch, get some niggas and some ARs, some white motherfucking militia motherfuckers, convert they ass, and go knock off Jeb Bush and whoever the fuck else need to be knocked off.
And them.
Yeah.
But it's
not
like,
what the fuck y'all want us to do. We the niggas, we in the kitchen, we ain't got no access to nothing.
That shit is so, the things that in the laws that are being passed right under our nose is another reason why I hate social media the way that it is. Because all of this shit is happening and nobody is talking about it. Mm-hmm. Nobody is talking about it. Fucking the death penalty.
It is not surprising.
Sexual assault of a minor.
Nigga, they reverse Roe versus Wade. What are we talking about?
Can I talk about that really quickly?
Please.
Can I talk about that? Yeah. Fuck these white people for 1 second. Niggas, please stop naming y'all kids stupid shit. They done reversed Roe versus Wade. They done got rid of affirmative action. And y'all niggas want to be creative and name your kids fucking stupid shit.
Luliqua.
Like, y'all need to go back to Cindy, Mary, Joseph, Brian. Like, come on, son. Y'all trying to be cute for right now, and y'all are fucking wildin'.
So they should name their kids Betty and Nancy?
Yo.
To save them from...
Yes. We have to save our fucking children. Do you see the names that these niggas is coming up with right now? Everything got an apostrophe and a hyphen and shit. There is no more affirmative action. Niggas is gonna look at your baby's fucking college application and automatically know that this is a nigga and get rid of it. And you can't say boo about it. Honestly, please, or don't. Y'all can do what y'all want.
Motherfucker can't name their kid after they fucking brother, uncle, and aunt, or the aunt's just gonna have a problem with it.
I don't have a problem with shit. Y'all do what y'all want to do with y'all kids. I know what I did with mine.
That's literally what people be doing. They be putting all three of the names of the favorite people in the family together, and they come up with a name.
Throw an apostrophe.
Shit, and you're hating on it.
Yes. I am hating on it if it's going to adversely affect your child later on in life and stop them from getting access to certain things and higher education and fucking jobs and shit. If you don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck. Again, I know what I did with mine and I was very fucking intentional about it.
I do know what you did with yours.
And I was and this was before that reversal.
It was a great name. I love her name. Fucking here come Malcolm. Black people, gay people come to New York is wild. Didn't a gay person just get stabbed at a gas station? I think the conversations in certain places are pro the community is what I'm saying. Fat boy.
I know, Brandon, you got it. We here. Like, I just feel like when you're having kids, you really need to think about their future in totality. You know that this is a patriarchal society. You know that this is a racist society. Don't eliminate your kids from experiences and access to things because you wanted to be creative. Like, we not fucking Jay-Z and Beyonce and them. Like, we can't just walk around and name our kids whatever the fuck. And stop naming your kids Prince and Kings and shit. It's stupid.
Why can't we say we kings?
It's fucking dumb.
Why the hell can't we say we princes and kings?
Go ahead. You could say it, but why would you name your baby that on purpose?
It's a dope-ass name.
Okay.
And we from Africa.
Mm-hmm. So if everybody was kings and queens, who was working?
I could have a job. Fucking Eddie Murphy had a job. Coming to America.
My
Prince
son
Hakeem
works.
had a job.
Yeah, and look how his father responded.
Mm-hmm.
His father was like, "Get the fuck out of here! My son don't work nowhere."
I know you're gonna talk about this on the show. Oh god. No, I'm not gonna talk about SZA. I didn't see this video from SZA. I love SZA. I don't think it would work. I like loving SZA. What's up with meeting your heroes?
You should never do it.
Why?
My hero is a Sagittarius man. I know I should never meet him.
You're engaged. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? I didn't say fuck him. I said meet him.
Why would you want to meet a man?
You wouldn't want to meet Jay-Z?
Not really.
Really?
I mean, it's cool, but what's it gonna do for me? I like your music. I don't even know if I love the nigga. Like, if I meet him, then what?
He's a Sagittarius man. I don't want to meet him ever.
What if he don't fuck with me? Then I can't listen to Hove no more. No, actually, I don't want to meet Jay-Z. Most people don't fuck with me. So if I met him, it would work out. And now I gotta not listen to Hove no more and change. No, I don't want it. It's bad enough I went to fucking the XXX convention. What is that? Exotica.
Uh-huh.
I met two of my favorite porn stars. Both of them niggas dickheads. You know how hard it is to jerk off with me right now? I go to the fucking shit. If he's fucking, I'm like, this dickhead nigga, I can't watch it. Right. That's bad.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, this episode is horrible. I'm saying some wild shit today, ain't I?
Oh, look at the man. Happy birthday to one of a kind being. Hoping your 30s brings you many joys and triumphs. Kiki baby daddy.
Let me see. What did he say?
What I just said.
I didn't hear you. I was thinking of some other ignorant shit to say. Trump just looked at it like he just...
Like, I don't know who...
What the fuck it took Trump? It was one sentence.
I've been drinking too, nigga.
So long to read it. Yo, what the fuck?
Oh, look at them. They're out celebrating after she did all this shit that you said that she was corny for. Seems Darius like he doesn't care.
Darius said, there goes my baby. Where did you just...
No, it uploaded, and then that was the next one that popped up.
Good. I'm glad that
This
it's
is
not
what it
breaking up
was.
their family. I am. Happy birthday to a one-of-a-kind being. Hoping your 30s brings you many joys and triumphs. And this is the bitch that's going on the motherfucking... Shout out to black men for understanding what it takes to look at the bigger picture and not disrespect the mother of your children. Shout out to black men.
Move on to the next. Come on now. Is that what you wanted?
Man.
Oh shit.
Are absolutely allowed to tell me about myself, and I absolutely don't think that it's disrespectful. As a matter of fact, I taught them how to do this respectfully. And I would venture to say that a lot of the reason that some of us are not able to truly take accountability, not just say sorry to our kids, but actually take accountability with changed behavior, is because our kids are too afraid to tell us when we are not living up to our own standards. So here are some of the things that my daughters say when I'm not keeping my word, when I'm not doing the things that I expect them to do. I didn't appreciate blank. Mommy, I didn't really appreciate that when I was trying to tell you about my day, you were in your phone. I know some of y'all ain't ready for that, but that's effective communication. Or, my 5-year-old, she big on this one. Please respect blank. Mommy, I don't want to be tickled. Please respect my body. Mommy, I don't want to try that food. Please respect my no. I love that. I'm sorry, I just love this. so much because I would have never. Listen, as parents, if we are not careful, we will unintentionally power over our kids. And for some reason, the parent-child relationship is one of the only relationships where it is expected for one party to not have a voice. And that's just not okay. Daughters are absolutely allowed to tell me about myself, and I absolutely don't think that it's disrespectful. As a matter of fact, I taught them how to do this respectfully. And I would venture to say that a lot of the reason that some of us are not able to truly take accountability, not just say sorry to our kids, but actually take accountability.
You ain't even listened to a word she said.
I thought she was right though.
How? What did she say?
She was a black woman.
Mm-hmm.
No, actually, I agree, but then I don't.
Why?
There's a line of respect that should. First of all, you don't understand the world, little girl. Shut up. I'm the one that's paying bills and feeding your ass.
No.
You don't get to tell me about my fucking self.
Yes, you do.
How do you get to tell me about this? Is what, as it relates to you, like, respect my body.
Yes.
Okay, one thing. What if I'm spanking your ass? Then what?
Well, why are we still spanking our kids?
All right, I don't, but still.
Children are people too. They have thoughts and feelings too.
You wasn't drinking your shit the whole episode. We said we was drinking.
I am drinking.
Nah, you just started. You said my shit is full.
My shit is done.
You said my shit is full at the half because I went to go get more, and you said my shit is full.
Respectfully, I literally stopped drinking because alcohol is not doing anything to me anymore. Like, I can drink like a fish at this point, so that's why I don't do it. I sat here and drank as much as you.
It's not fair.
Well, I'm sorry.
It makes sense, and we were supposed to have a drunk episode, and now y'all ambushed me. This nigga not even talking. The whole episode. We was like, we're gonna have a drunk episode. We're gonna talk mad shit, and y'all came over here and said, "What do you think, Tahoe?"
These are my clips today. I'm actually a mic, so that's what's happening.
I'm over here sweating and drunk. I'm like, I'm just gonna say shit.
I think it's important for us to teach our children how to effectively communicate with us and not be our parents in the sense of do as I say, not as I do, in the sense of I said so. Like, Parker says shit all the time. You'll do something to her and she's like, that's very disrespectful. Mommy, I'm very frustrated today.
And you tell her to go to her fucking room.
Yes, because that's your space. Go to your room and figure your fucking shit out.
Because that's your space.
That is your space. When I'm upset and I'm frustrated, I go in my fucking room. But I hear her out. I'm not gonna shut her feelings down. She says everybody's disrespectful. Okay, you felt like you was disrespected. All right, girl.
But to Tahoe's point, we gotta challenge our kids. They don't know the world like we know the world.
So
I can't be like, if my kid is like, Daddy, this is not what I like to eat. Like, so you're just gonna eat chicken fingers and French fries for the rest of your life? Like, I have to challenge your palate. You could eat more than that. There's things that you might like, but you've never tried it before.
Right.
And because it has something green in it, you don't want to try it. But I'm like, as you get older, you need to try more things. So I'm going to challenge you.
So you can have a conversation, but they're still able to voice to you how they feel, and you not shut it down, huh?
You don't have agency over your parent and the things that I think is best for you.
It's not agency. It's about having your own voice. You don't want to strip your voice away from them.
I heard you. Now eat your vegetables.
Are you going to tell them why?
Yes, because they're good for you, and I said so.
That you just messed up. Don't add that part.
Yeah, I don't do that.
I'm not saying because I said so.
Do.
I'm gonna say she's gonna ask me, is this healthy? Yeah, this is healthy. If you want to eat it, it's healthy. If you choose not to eat, me and Parker, we had a whole fucking standoff in the house one day about food. A whole fucking standoff. And the teachable moment was I made her something. She didn't want it. She wanted something else. I said, all right, so then make it yourself. And I let her make it herself. It was fucking mac and cheese. She holding this big ass fucking Pyrex, trying to figure out how to open the fridge. She was like, but wait, it's cold. Now I gotta warm it. She cut a brick of mac and cheese, threw it in a crock pot. Now I gotta warm it up. That's not how you warm it up. But it was a teachable moment. It takes mommy steps to get you what you want. And now you understand and respect that it's not just as easy. You can't just snap your fingers and I'm just making you different shit. Mm-hmm. And she got it. That is a teachable moment. That is a fucking lesson. I'm not going to just shut her down. Okay. I'm not just going to say, fuck out of here, fuck your feelings.
She says, I'm not eating no vegetables.
Then don't eat it. Don't eat it. There's many a time that we've made dinner and she didn't want to eat it. All right, so don't eat it.
What if she says, all right, I'm writing on the walls?
you're gonna clean the wall. You can write on the wall all day.
I'm not. I don't feel like it. I think that's slavery or corporal punishment for something that I do. I don't believe in corporal punishment, mommy.
Then you can repaint the wall.
That's also
you're going to
punishment.
fix it. No, that is accountability. If you mess something up, it is your responsibility to fix it. Was the wall like that before? No. Okay, so then it's your job to put the wall back the way that it was. I've had her literally scrape stickers up off the floor and off the walls. She write on the fucking wall. She got the magic eraser and she's scrubbing that shit. That is a fair punishment. You fix what you fuck up. But I'm not gonna take your voice away from you.
He hit you. Nah, he
what?
Hit you. He hit you. I just seen it. He nigga was looking at you like.
I'm not gonna take your voice away from you. You can feel how the fuck you want to feel. I'm bugging.
Yeah. They're just drunk or whatever they got going on.
This nigga is.
I think we should end this episode.
Good, because I want to go get a roti anyway. Let's go.
We don't have any cap or no caps.
I did my fucking job. Go talk to him. You got cap or no cap?
This nigga put his legs up. You airing your nuts out on my couch? Don't be spreading your shit on my couch, nigga. What the fuck wrong with you, nigger? I'm gonna find me a cap.
This is the.
It's fucking chaotic in here. This is what I be coming here for. And y'all sitting here drunk in front of my kids because Drew got my baby watching the damn show.
No, you got my niece watching this. Parks?
No, not Parks, Aaliyah. Okay. Which is worse because she's the one that's actually understanding what the fuck is going on here. Mm-hmm. Aaliyah, baby, this is I'm just, it's a show. Okay? I'm coming home cap and we're going to do home things. Okay?
Cap or no cap? Why am I gonna apply pressure for you when I see you constantly going out with other niggas?
Shut up, stupid. That's dumb. Nah, I'm leaving. I'm really going home.
Yo, you good, bro?
I'm good.
Y'all niggas is not okay.
I was trying to think, like when a lot of times I lose concentration. So in order for me to hear you, I have to look away so I can listen better. So I was trying to hear what you were saying.
Why am I gonna... do you need me to say it again?
Yes.
I thought you was concentrating.
That's why I was trying to stay focused.
Why am I gonna... cap or no cap? Mm-hmm. Why am I gonna apply pressure for you when I see you constantly going out with other niggas?
Yeah. No cap.
No cap. Dodge. You said cap.
Yeah, this is fucking cap. You don't constantly see nobody going out with other niggas. That nigga lying like shit. You lying. You're assuming I'm constantly going out with other people and using that as an excuse to be stupid.
I mean, if he say he see it, then he see it.
That nigga don't see shit. Single people don't just be posting on their dates.
Or they might be like, yo, I'm going out on a date. Some people be that transparent, like, yo.
A lot or a little bit.
Some do.
Some be like, yo.
A lot or a little bit.
Man, listen, it happens.
A lot or a little bit.
Enough.
I hate you.
I saw you, homegirl. I get the play party last night, and there was a girl that was at the play party. So I walk in, I sit with my friends. I walk in. No, there's a girl. I go. Okay, let me just hold on.
No, fuck this. No, I'm done.
I went to brunch today.
You swaying and shit.
I am. I feel like I'm sitting still.
You think so?
I went to brunch today, and it was a girl that was at the play party last night, and I sat down with my friends and all that, and I turned and I looked at her. She's like, So I'm trying to look around. I'm like,
she was active.
This way, huh?
She was active at the play party.
I don't know. I don't pay attention to shit like that. But I'm looking, and I'm like, she's like. Then she finally kind of looked, and I looked, and I was like, and I just looked away. And he was like, what? I was like, nah, nothing. I know somebody.
Why did you need to tell that story?
She just DM'd me.
Oh, okay. I was just waiting for the.
That's what she just did me. Like, I was with my husband. I didn't want to know. I didn't want to.
Oh.
And you had to say that right now?
I saw you and I gave you a crazy side eye.
Come on.
Shut up, Melly. So shameless. Bye.